Hello, Sage here for Kalkine. Thank you for joining us yet again. Please stay tuned for our next educational news topic. Today we are covering Keynesian economics. Keynesian economics is the economic theory that states demand is the driver of economic growth. This economic theory also states that fiscal aid helps recover an economy from a recession. Certain Keynesian economic principles stand in stark contrast to the classical theory of economics. The theory was given by John Maynard Keynes in the 1930s and published in the Keynes General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money in 1936. The Keynesian theory stated that government spending was an essential factor in increasing demand and maintaining full employment. So what are the theories under Keynesian economics? Let's begin with aggregate demand. Aggregate demand is affected by a host of factors. Aggregate demand is affected by various factors, public and private factors. Monetary and fiscal policy both affect the level of aggregate demand in the economy. Any decision taken by the monetary authority or the government greatly affects the economy's level of demand. Sticky wages is next. According to the theory of sticky wages, employers would prefer laying off workers over decreasing the existing workers' wages. This happens because even in the absence of labour unions, workers would still resist wage cuts. The liquidity trap. Liquidity trap refers to an economic scenario where there is a contraction in the economy despite very low interest rates. So, what have been the criticisms of Keynesian economics? The initial stages of Keynesian economics propagated that monetary policy was ineffective and did not play any role in boosting economic growth. However, the positive effects of monetary policy are well established and have been integrated into the new Keynesian framework. Another criticism is that the advantage of the fiscal benefits to the GDP cannot be measured. Thus, it becomes difficult to fine-tune the fiscal policy to suit the economic scenario better. Also, the Keynesian belief of increased spending leading to economic growth may lead to the government investing in projects with a vested interest. It could also lead to increased corruption in the economy. Well, thank you for joining us. Hopefully this has been informative for you. Sage here for Kalkine.